Major Slack Videos.
Hey, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk this more early OP dragon build. We're here at the round table and we are going after ultimately the Dragon Communion seal. Let me just switch this out here. So, yeah, the Dragon Communion seal, which will be a better seal than the finger seal. And it gives a bonus to Dragon Communion spells. We can level up, and we're definitely going to start putting some points into Vigor. Okay, and before we head into the Fringe Folk Hero's Grave, first stop is going to be Fort Gale, where we can get the Flame Grant Me Strength incantation. It's right about here. To get there, we're going to have to go to Rotview Balcony. Right? Everybody go there now. Some of you have no idea how much practice and study goes into the making of these videos. I have to test and retest these strategies repeatedly over and over again. Because it's not just a matter of, getting through successfully. It's a matter of getting a reliable strategy that works every time, and that takes a lot of testing. I really appreciate if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to help support my work. Because like I said, a lot of time and effort goes into the making of these videos. Okay, so we're heading to the south here. Just follow my path. There is a Golden Room graveyard here. Grab those 3 golden runes here. Okay, and showing you the map where I am. I can't because I'm in combat. Alright, well, just do what I'm doing. Jump down here. Gale Tunnel is right in here. We're not going in there. We can't even go in to discover it because once you go in, you can't get out. Now, okay, sure, show you where I am. We're going to Fort Gale North. Is right about... Here's Fort Gale right here. Fort Gale North is right about here. What we do is just gallop past these guys here. And those soldiers are going to attack that dog there. Here's Fort Gale North. Don't rest. Just discover it and wait. And what happens is these soldiers will kill the dog, or vice versa, and you'll earn some money doing this. That might give us enough to level up. No, we're just short because they killed him. But what we could do is go to the round table and cash in.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Here we go, that'll give us enough to level up. Points into Vigor once again. Very good. Alright, and before I forget, the Lord's Sworn's Greatsword switch over from Sacred Blade to Golden Vow. Right? Sacred Affinity. And this is going to be our loadout. Lord's Sworn's Greatsword with Sacred or Golden Vow. Finger Seal. Shield. All the Confessor gear minus the gauntlets because that will put us in heavy load. And to start off with the Assassin's Crimson Dagger. Alright? Let's go grab the Flame Grant Me Strength incantation at Fort Gale. This is just a quick grab and run. Alright, hop up here. And we're just going to run in. you've never been here before, you have to be mindful of this knight up on the cliff who's going to be raining down these arrows. See? You see them off to the left of the screen there. So those eventually going to target you. Just keep galloping straight towards the stairs. Up the stairs. Hop off your horse. Go around to the left here. Jump into the corner and hold up your shield. Just wait here. Some of them might hit you. If they do, your shield will block it. Strangely enough, but true. And once everything calms down, cast Assassin's Approach. Switch to your sword and go around the corner here. Hop up here. Sneak up behind this guy. Lock on. Backstab. Bob's your uncle. Okay? Using my sword as a pointer. The flame grant me strength. Incantation is right there, but we do have the matter of these two extremely dangerous flame chariots to deal with. Basically what we're going to do is just send our demi-humans on a suicide run to distract the flame chariots, and then once they're sufficiently distracted, we'll just go in on our horse, quickly grab the flame grant me strength incantation, and ride around the corner. Alright, that's the plan. Let's do it. Let's look up some crystal darts. Okay, out you go, demi-humans. Refill FP. Lock on. Throw a dart. Wait for an opportune moment. Not now, obviously. And this is one of those situations I have to take a chance here. That's unusual where they both start spinning around, but I managed to get it anyways. Most of them got wiped out. Okay, two of them survived, and they're gonna have to get out of combat. What we could do is go whack this knight here. Backstab. Get ready to do a charge attack as soon as he comes up. Okay, and perhaps I can double back this way and no, get in the corner here. Just waiting to get out of combat. Seems like the knight is still alive. Here we go. Okay, and I'm just gonna quickly go back to the round table just to get out of there. Alright, we can cash in. Do I have anything to cash in? No, I do not. That's it, we're good to go. Okay, so we have the newly acquired Flame Grant Me Strength incantation. Let's get that ready. We won't need Flame Sling where we're going next, so let's just take that out and put Flame Grant Me Strength right here. Okay, this improves gives a bonus to fire attacks and your physical attacks. It's going to be extremely important for what comes up next. Alright, so now we're going into the extremely dangerous Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. Starting off with the Stranded Graveyard, one of the first sites of grace we discovered when we started the game. Okay, everybody go there now. Alright, this will require 2 stone sword keys to get in. We have them. Okay, and make sure that your Flask of Wondrous Physic is loaded up with Flame Shroud and Cracked Tear, and make sure that you have Flame Grant Me Strength in your roll, in your spell roll, Assassin's Approach, and Dragon Fire. Those are the only 3 you need. Dragon Claw, Dragon Maw. Do I need Dragon Maw? I think maybe. Anyways, leave them in. Don't take them out. Yes, we're going to need Dragon Claw. Looking at my laptop here. Okay, so that's it. We're ready to go. Down there is a poison pool. At the end, we can get onto safe, dry land at the very end. So just drop down. You will get poisoned a little bit, but not to the point where you're like completely poisoned. Just run all the way to the end. So your poisoning meter is building up. And you can stop right here. And there's the chariot to deal with. There it is right there. The furthest you can go is these candles right here. So basically, we're going to have to do a kind of shoot and run, hit and run kind of strategy on the way down, dealing with these spectral knights or spectral soldiers. If I don't have time to do commentary, just do exactly what I'm doing. Okay, wait for the chariot that comes up. As soon as it starts going down, follow it down. Forget about that pickup there, we're going to get it later. Go for the first alcove on the way down right here. As soon as the chariot passes, on the way up, go down, go to the next alcove. Inside, lock on, strong attack, regular attack to finish him off. Same thing when the chariot passes by on the way up, we're going to do the exact same thing. Next alcove down, lock on, strong attack, regular attack to finish him off. Turn around, shield up. As soon as the chariot goes up, we're going to rush to this guy. Shield up, go. May take some heat. Strong attack, regular attack, jump down. This is a safe drop. Immediately go straight down the ramp, all the way down on the right side. Get on this little ledge here. Carefully drop down here. Turn around, lock on, shield up. Guard counter. Rinse repeat with this guy. Alright, very good. Do not go past the bottom of the stairs here, okay? We're going to use our Crepus's Black Key crossbow. And don't need to use those bolts. Use the regular bolts. Save these for something else. Okay? Switch over to crossbow. Two-hand it. Load it up. Do not go past the bottom of the stairs here. Go right about here. Aim. Shoot this tower to bring it down. That's a flame tower. It's a flame trap. And you're good to go. Get rid of this so you're not overloaded. In the alcove on the right here is another imp. He typically just stands there. So what you could do is just run in, jump attack, regular attack to knock him out, and then do a critical hit. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get a... I don't know why I didn't break his stance that time. In here are 2 more imps. There's one right there, and there's another one directly above that you can't see. He's going to only spawn once you go past that line there. We could throw a crystal dart at this guy. Draw him out. Shield up. Guard counter. Okay. And the next guy could just inch forward, and he's going to drop down and then just back off. Inch forward, inch forward, inch forward. He drops down, back off, lock on, guard counter. Okay, that's all the imps down. Now, at this point, do not forget to do this. Switch over to your Roar Medallion. Alright? This you could safely skip if you don't want this lightning grease here. You just skip this altogether. Okay, now continue to the northeast down here. there's a pretty valuable talisman right here on the other side of this bridge here. Right there. That's the Earth Tree Favors talisman, but you will have to deal with 2 grafted scions. Not 1, but 2. There's one on the ceiling up there, and then another one on the ceiling up there. This is way above our pay grade. So we're going to leave that for now. For now, just drop down here. You could grab and run it. Like just run and grab it and run. I've done it. I haven't really worked out a solid strategy for that, like a bulletproof strategy. So just to skip it for now. It's not really worth it now. Do what I just did there. Drop down to that ledge and then drop down to the bottom here. And take this elevator up. Okay, I'm just waiting for the siren to stop because I don't want it distracting me. I live near a hospital, that's why you often hear sirens in my videos. And I live on a very busy, like, a main thoroughfare. That's like the street that ambulances and fire engines will typically use to get to the hospital. So that's why. Okay. Up here. Careful, well, careful. The next challenge. Look on the right side of the screen. That spectral knight there. Extremely dangerous. He will kill you. That's it, that's all. He will kill you. Period. So we have to kill him instantly. Here's the procedure. Let me just get away from the chariot so I can talk without it. Okay. We're going to cast Flask of Wondrous Physic with the Flame Shroud and Cracked Tear in it. Then cast Golden Vow. Then switch over to our seal. Cast Flame Grant Me Strength. Then switch over to Dragonfire. Step out, turn to the left, lock on, and give him a full blast of Dragonfire. Like hold down the attack button. That should be an instant kill. According to my practice runs. Okay, and make sure you have the Roar Medallion, because this will give a bonus to your Dragonfire attack. Alright? That's the plan? Let's do it. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Golden Vow. Switch over. Flame Grant Me Strength. Refill FP. Switch to Dragonfire. Lock on. Full blast. Beautiful. Just love it when my strategies work out. Okay, grab the Stone Sword Key. Next, we want to destroy the chariot. You only have to do this once. The way you destroy it, look up your Krebs's Black Key crossbow. We have to drop one of these explosive balls here. Okay, and you drop them by shooting the cable that's holding it. I always go for the one in the center. Okay, let's get right to the edge here. Aim, zoom in, and you have to drop it at the exact right time. The exact right time is when the chariot hits the wall here. But when you're aiming, how do you know when the chariot hits the wall? You know when you see everything shake. So watch. Watch now. You hear it rolling up. See everything shook. That's when you shoot. Okay? So it's going to come up again. Aim for the center cable. Shake, shoot. Oops, I forgot to load a bolt. Okay, I'm loaded. Let's try again. Shake, shoot. Works every time. Okay, that's the exact time. And for this you earn the Earth Tree Great Bow and the Great Arrows. Okay, now this chariot is destroyed permanently. Okay, no matter what. So even if you die and you have to reload the area, the chariot will still be destroyed, so you don't have to deal with it ever again. Let's go back up. First of all, let's lose that. Let's go back and get those poison darts that we had to pass by earlier. And you take this shortcut down here. Take the ramp all the way to the bottom. Now we have to deal with 4 spectral soldiers. Exactly like the ones that we had to deal with in the alcoves on the way down, except there's 4 of them together. So go all the way to the bottom here. I'm going to have to tell you my strategy before we go up there, because I don't want to trigger any of them. Okay, and they're up this ramp here on the right side. There's 2 of them in a little alcove almost dead ahead, and there's 1 in the alcove on the right hidden around the corner, and there's another one up there. What we can do is do a surprise attack on the 2 in the alcove, like going up and off to the right there and across the way. You'll see them right there. So we could just rush up, go around the corner, and give them a full blast of dragon fire, and that will, it should instantly kill the 2. Then immediately switch to your sword and beat it down this ramp as quickly as you can and around the corner, and to separate the other 2. And let's switch back over to Assassin's Crimson Dagger, just in case we take a little heat, and we could do some guard counters on those other guys and recover health. Okay, so that's it. I don't think it's worth it to buff up with anything. Let's go for it. Start here. You're safe here. If you look directly above Shameless's head, that's where the other alcove is, on the other side. That's what we're going for. Okay, let's go right up here. Stop at the top. Don't bother to lock on. Just blast. And run. Switch to your sword on the way down. Get some distance. Turn around. Refill FP if you can. And now they're separated. So we just have 1 to deal with, and we even... I'm not sure if this is one of those guys that we were attacking. But whatever. Wait for his guard counter. And kill him. Okay, it's unclear how many are left, but we got 1 right there. This is possibly the 2 that I attacked, and I didn't finish him off with Dragonfire. Okay, so I'm gonna... There we go. And yeah, that's what happened. Okay, that's 3 counter kills. Maybe 1 more in this alcove right here. Okay, let's go up carefully, see if we can spawn anything that's left. If nothing spawns by this point, we got all 4. Okay, and all that remains is this guy here, another badass Spectral Knight. The procedure with him is, Mr. Laptop, what's the procedure with him? Pretty sure it's Dragon Claw. Yeah. Golden Vow. Everybody should have some exalted flesh. At least 3. Here's the procedure. We're going to cast... Switch over to Dragon Claw. We're going to cast Golden Vow. Exalted Flesh. Switch to your seal. and do a double Dragon Claw attack. That should kill him instantly. If it doesn't, immediately run all the way down the ramp. Do not try to take him on. Immediately run all the way down the ramp. Get around the corner here. That will lose him. He may be a little suspicious and start backing away, but he'll eventually lose interest, turn his back, and then you can go up and finish him off. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's do it. You can get pretty close. Right about here. Okay. Hold the bow. Switch to Dragon Claw. Exalted Flesh. Refill FP. Lock on. Run up. Double Dragon Claw. Didn't kill him. Okay, this is good because this may have to, so this is where you're going to do this run. And he's one of those spectral knights, so he can like teleport, but he will eventually lose you. He's kind of tethered. See? As soon as you go around the corner, normally, keep your distance, and you can switch over to Assassin's Approach, cast some of that, and that usually gets him to back off. Switch back to Dragon Claw and wait right here. Okay, eventually he's going to lose interest, turn around, and start walking up the ramp. When he does that, we're going to cast Assassin's Approach, sneak up behind, and do another Dragon Claw to finish him off. Here we go. Assassin's Approach, Dragon Claw, lock on, do a double just to make sure. Right about now. And for this, you were rewarded with this right here, the Dragon Communion seal, which will give a bonus to all your Dragon Communion incantations. Who loves you? Slack loves this. That's right. Don't you forget it. All right. So that was the whole point of this. This is our new seal. It's way stronger than the finger seal, and it takes somber smithing stones to upgrade, and we have somber 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're getting at 5 and 6 before the walkthrough is finished. Alright, so that's our new seal. Note one more thing too. It weighs nothing. It's 0 weight. So it's another improvement on the finger seal, which actually weighs 1.5 pounds. There you go. So that's Fringe Folk Hero's Grave, Dragon Communion Seal, Earth Tree Great Bow. A lot of goodies we got in this little excursion here. So our work here is done. You can come back later and get that Earth Tree's Favor talisman once you're like leveled up enough to take on Grafted Scions. For now, let's go back to the round table. That was a beautiful little run. Everything worked out perfectly. And like I said before, a lot of time and effort goes into the making of these videos. I have to, like, just first of all, create these strategies, like develop these strategies, and then test and retest them to make sure that they're solid, that they actually work, and I didn't just get lucky pulling them off. And that takes a lot of time and effort, testing and retesting. So I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe. All right, to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. All right, thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1. That's all. That's all it takes. All right. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.